Give it just a couple of seconds. Okay, I think we are live. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Look who I've got with me.
And look who I have with me.
It's Akela B. So, Akela, thank you for wanting to do another show with me. And I always have a good time with you, and you're a great breeder. So, I'm excited
Yeah.
to have you here. And how have things been with you?
Good.
Christmas and all that was good.
Christmas was good. The kids had a blast. As I told you, we chatted a little bit behind. I
Yeah.
rested. I got up, did what I had to do, went right back to bed. And as I said earlier, more tired than I went to bed, but I figured I needed it. So let's get the rest. So how was yours? I know that you and your sister and family members celebrated yesterday.
Right, last night. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a little farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere, and there was 15 people in there.
Wow.
So it was a little bit crowded, no place to sit or anything. So I just kind of stood around, and there's little babies everywhere, and
But
it was fun. It was fun. Once a year is good for me for something like that, but that's it. But it was fun.
but you know what? The kids bring so much joy, and then the
Mhm.
excitement of them opening presents and what did you get? What did you get? Oh man, that fun, that excitement. But was it super cold last night? Up
No, it
outside?
wasn't that cold. It's not cold now either. 62.
Oh man.
Is it cold up there?
I'm cold.
You're cold.
Yeah, I am cold. I'm gonna see what it is. It says 42.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah,
It's quite a difference.
yeah. And we're like neighbors, but yeah. That's
Yeah, still a few hours away.
yeah. Ah,
Well, let's see who we got with us. There's that Jackie Jacaranda hanging around again. And hi, Andrew. I got your question. And Carolyn is here.
Carolyn.
And Jamie. And Cat Goddess. And a Cat Goddess, I got your question. Juanita is here. Juanita, I got your question. Christine, welcome.
Hello.
Jamie, I've got your question. Christine, I got your question. And thank you for your donation as well. Hello, Healing Readings by Donna Marie.
Donna.
And Kritika, hi there. And Sue Toffee is on your channel.
Oh, Sue changed her photo.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Nice.
And Mona Lee is here. Hi, Mona Lee. Poppy Cave. Brina.
Hello.
I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody. Jackie B is here. Hey, Jackie. And Imelda. And Delphi. And Nicola. A full house.
Yeah.
So glad of you all to be here. Thank you for wanting to spend some of your Saturday with us. And then Teresa Horton is here. I think that's a new name. Welcome. I got your question. Poppy, I got your question. Let's see.
Did you see Delphi's?
Donna. Yes. Hey, Delphi. And Delphi, I've got your question. And Creative Chick is here. Hello. Thanks for coming back. And Sue Toffee, I got your question. And that's looks like where we're at.
Okay.
All right, and that's 13. I'm going to go ahead and close questions, guys, and we may not get to everybody because we have a tight schedule today. So we're just going to do 1 hour. So I'm going to close questions off altogether. Lisa, I'll put you in there. Welcome, Lisa Keller. I'll put you in there, but I can't promise that we'll get to you, okay? Because we're on a tight schedule today. So I will be back on tonight, though. So if you guys want to come back tonight, if you don't get your question answered, then please do that. And let's go ahead and start with Christine.
Okay.
All right. Can I have a reading as to how to deal with my brother, whom has completely removed me in communication since 2017 after my mom's death? Still removing the cords. Okay. Okay, Christine. The first card I got is the Queen of Pentacles. This is like a motherly figure, so I feel like this is your mom coming in, and she's letting you know that you need to take care of yourself first, because this is a queen of self-care and self-love. That's how she gets, what she needs. And then she's able to help others. So your mom is saying, hey, your brother is a separate person. You can't control him. And, he's going to make his own decisions and everything. So just make sure you're taking care of you. And yeah, if you need to remove cords, you need to remove cords, because sometimes they can stay energetically stuck with us if we don't forgive them. Forgiveness is different than forgetting, though. You got the Queen of Cups here, and she is about love. So lots of overflowing love coming to you from spirit and from your mom, I'm getting. You got the Lover's card. And so I feel like this is your mom saying that she loves you very much and she appreciates you and what you're trying to do to bring the family back together. But she wants you to, again, this could be a self-care card. So she wants you to take care of yourself, and she's there to help you and talk to you when you need her. And then you got the Seven of Cups. So you definitely have a lot of options going on, right? You got a lot of decisions to make. Just use the one close to your intuition, use your gut feeling, and try to think of it that way, and just let it go. Let it go. Whatever choice you make, let that situation go so that you can be free. And then you got the Ten of Wands. So I feel like you are overwhelmed a little bit. So this is to put down some of those wands, let them go so that you can be free again and not having to deal with all these things. So I feel like your mom is saying to lay down the issue with your brother and let him be, and you can't control him, but she's okay with that. She's okay with the fact that you guys aren't speaking right now, because it's not your decision, it's his decision. So, just keep going. And yeah, and Jamie said never give up. Yeah, never give up. You did get a rebirth card. It says, I am open to the deep magic of the universe. The universe is birthing through me. I am a vessel of miracles, and every day is new. Yep. So something new coming in. You did get the Sacred Roar card as well. It says, "You've held it in long enough. The healing begins when you give it a voice. Speak, and you will feel the shift." Yeah, speak your truth out of love. But I'm getting to go to your mom, that she wants you to go to her about the situation, if you need to. And then you're not done. There will be opportunities. Opportunities arrive in perfect timing, opening new doors to expansion and fulfillment. Just for right now, it's not the right timing. So I think there will be a time, but you've got to let it go until then. And that's what I got for you, Christine. Here is Akela.
Okay. Hi, Christine. Okay, so here's what I wrote. And what I wrote and my cards mirror what Scott was saying. Christine, love. Send love. He may not come around, but love him where he is. He's having his own struggles. And I feel like without going into him, it's like he's having his own struggle dealings with the mom's death. And sometimes, when things are left unsaid or undone, we kind of sometimes consciously, sometimes unconsciously carry a bit of guilt. I'm not saying this is just an example I'm giving. I'm not saying that's what he's doing because I haven't tapped into him, but send him love. I got two cards for you. And interestingly, I pulled this card before Scott pulled the 10 of Wands, and it says rest and relaxation. Wait. It says rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. And it could be both of you all, you know, him needing a break from, I know we may say, well, 2017, that's a few years ago, but everybody heals and deals with situations in their own ways. So allow him the time to rest and allow yourself the time to rest. And just know that when the time is right, he will come around. And even if he does not come around, right? The other card I get says, receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is the way to show love. So with that card, it's telling you, it's your brother. It's hard to maybe, be distant and for all communication to be cut off, but be gracious, not just with yourself, but with him. And if this is the path he has chosen to seclude himself, give him the grace to deal with what he needs to deal with on his own terms, and just send love and allow the universe to hopefully guide him back to you and the family. All right. But just be patient with him. And this morning, because interestingly, this just popped back in my head. I pulled a card, and one of the things it said, the card was heart love. I pulled a card for the collective, and actually, I have the card sitting right here. It says, say the words, I love you, and imagine the words going into the back of your heart, just between your shoulder blades, filling yourself up. This is the purest act of self-love. So when you send your brother love, Christine, envision the love that you are sending to him entering that space right between the shoulder blades, and just let it go. Send it and let it go. Allow him the space to go through and deal with whatever he's going through. And I hope that helps, Christine. Okay. All the best to you and your brother. That's it, Scott.
Yes. All right. Thank you. I wanted to say hi to Jenny and Virginia and Evelyn for coming in. So, welcome. And we did close the questions already because we've got to end at 5. So you can do a donation if you've already asked your questions. So other than that, questions are closed.
Scott, and if you like, because I'm not sure what time you're going back on later tonight. If I'm back in time, and you're okay with it, I can rejoin you.
Oh, yay. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, we'll talk about that at the end if you want to,
Okay.
if you have time. But Mona Lee is here, correct? Mona Lee, are you ready? What's going on for me in 2026, Crystal?
Ball.
Oh, okay, I see. She tried to put the emoji in and it said Crystal in there. Mona Lee, are you here?
I'm gonna pull this.
No, Mona Lee. Can someone at Mona Lee for me, please? I know she was just here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not seeing Mona Lee, so we'll move on to Andrew. Andrew, are you here?
Yes.
Andrew's here. All right. I'd like a general for the first quarter of 2026. Okay. Andrew, you got the Ace of Cups. So this is overflowing love coming to you. And this is the Grim Tales deck. So it's a little bit different because it's got a skeleton there with the cup. But this does not mean poison. It means that good things are coming to you. So for the first quarter, I've got overflowing love coming to you from spirit, and that could be coming from someone else as well. Then you got the Four of Swords. You need to rest some and take the first quarter to have some time for yourself, resting, meditating, you know, taking some time off work if you can. But yeah, this is the rest card. So you got that, and then you got the strength card. And the strength card is funny. She's howling at the moon like the dogs are. Um, the strength card is about kindness, gentleness, tenderness, patience. So have those things in your life, and that will bring about those things coming back to you in your life. So you will receive that back from other people if you give love to them, basically, and high vibrational stuff. So your oracle cards, you've got the Rainbow Bridge. Find balance between different realms. Yes, you have access to different realms, Andrew. Maybe when you're sleeping, maybe when you're outside of sleeping. So just find balance and enjoy the trips that you get to make to the other side. That's pretty awesome. You may also have a pet that's coming through from your past that is letting you know that they're okay. So, and it's the first pet you think of, that's the one it is. And then I've got for you the Power of Yet. This is a new deck, so bear with me. It says, use the word yet to shift from finality to flexibility. I haven't made it happen yet, sends a very different signal than I've failed. Yes, so being positive. One invites solutions, with the other shuts them down. Use yet to remind you that the story isn't over. You just haven't gotten there yet. Doesn't mean that you failed. So it's the way you're talking to yourself and to the self-talk that goes on in your head. And that's what I've got for you. I think you'll have a good first quarter.
Mhm. Yep. So, Andrew, the first thing I heard was, why you're rushing? Um, because you asked about the first quarter, right? We haven't even exited 2025 yet. We still have a couple more days. So they're asking why you're rushing. Then they took me to your profile pic, where we have two horses, two beautiful horses grazing. And if we think of horses grazing, right, the horses are never rushing while they graze. They're just taking their merry little time. They don't care if tomorrow fall next week. They're just in the moment. That's what it is. They are just in the moment. So from that, I guess Spirit wants you to be in the moment and don't rush into what's coming for the first quarter. Take it day by day. But then I also pull cards, and the first card I got for you, it says growth and intuition. So that's what's coming for you in the next couple of days, weeks, the first quarter. And again, don't rush it. Allow Spirit to work with you and take their time in allowing the growth or development of your into whichever clay that is coming on. Be gentle with yourself. Don't man, I was about to say overthink, but that's not the word that I wanna um don't overthink. I'll stick with that. Don't overthink what you're seeing, getting, feeling, knowing, hearing. Take it one day at a time and acknowledge whatever it is that you realize that's developing within you. Okay. So as Spirit says, don't rush, be like the horses, take your time and grace through whatever is coming in the first quarter of 2026. And I hope that makes sense, Andrew. Thanks, God.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Andrew, for your question. All right. And next up, we have Mona Lee back. She got kicked off of YouTube, she said. So that's why she wasn't here. So, Mona Lee, are you ready now?
Christopher.
I'm pulling cards for you, so I hope you're here. There you are. Thank you, Mona Lee. What's going on for me in 2026? You got the Page of Swords. So there's going to be a lot of learning that's going to be happening and action that you're going to need to be taking. So the page is new. So something new coming in that you're going to be taking action with and that you're going to be getting involved with. Maybe something new at work or a new job. But I think it's more something new at work is coming in that you'll be learning, and then you'll be teaching others how to do it as well. You did get the transformation card, which is the death card. Again, this is not a literal death. This is transformation, transition, change. So you've got a big change coming in with this new energy here, and something new is about to occur. And then you got the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is saying, don't miss out on an opportunity that comes to you. Okay, so you will have another opportunity. That's kind of in the back here that you haven't tapped into yet. So just make sure you're not missing any opportunities in 2026. If you can dream it, you can do it. Right. And then you got the King of Swords. This is the really smart king that is intellectual and logical. And he does, make the right decisions because he trusts his gut and his logic. So if you're having to make decisions in 2026, which you will, just make them with your logic and intuition. And then going with the same thing here, you got the Two of Swords. So you may be at a crossroads in 2026 and you need to make a decision. Again, trust your intuition and your gut and ask your angels and guides to help you make that decision. Your next card is Effortless Creation. It says, my higher self is walking on the bridges to the cosmos. I choose the path of joy, lightness, and inner harmony. Okay, so choosing the path of joy. And then the next card I got for you is Bad Blood. Now, this isn't a feel good deck, this feral deck that I got yesterday, but it has great descriptions, and it really helps you to see, sometimes the shadow part. It says you may think you're over it, but the resentment is still writing scripts in your subconscious. So there's something that you need to cut the cords of, it looks like. Okay, and then you've got collaboration. Collaboration achieves greater goals. So involve others in what you're doing, involve others in your journey, and I think that spirit will reward you for that. It's like the Three of Pentacles. That's what this card reminds me of, having a collaboration, being with others, because we really do need others in order to get a lot of stuff done. That's because we're connected and we're depending on each other for things. So if anybody comes in, it will be a good thing, I think. And that's what I got for you. I'm sure Akela has more.
Scott, I swear it's the bounce, the bounce. Okay, so Mona, earlier when we came on, I was shuffling an angel deck. And when right at the card that I reached, it was your name. So I looked down at the card, and the card was Seraphim Seraphisa, right? And your name is Mona Lee Seraphim. So I was like, very interesting.
Oh,
So
wow.
I kept it there only because I was like, there's a connection here. And the card says, relax and open up to source. Keep your heart open, right? So that's Seraphim Seraphisa. But then I was sitting here and shuffling another deck, and I got three cards for you. The first one says intuitive journaling, right? The second one, as Scott says, trust yourself. And you see that heart in the middle? Trust yourself. And there's an owl coming flying in with lots of wisdom. Okay. And then the third card says to listen from the heart. How interesting. It starts off with keep your heart open. But I want to read the intuitive journaling, and it's real brief. This card is inviting you to switch off from your rational conscious mind and explore your intuitive subconscious, a place that exists beyond thought and that can be accessed in moments of silence, where there is no judgment, no expectation, and where you are present in the moment rather than distracted by the past or the future. Intuitive journaling is not striving to make sense of what is written or to be understood. It is simply exploring with curiosity what the intuition wants to say. So, in your quiet time, if you are not already doing so, practice intuitive journaling. Whatever you hear, even if it's a squawk of a bird, write it down. It's not to figure out, well, why did I hear this? Why did I see this? Just document it. And the more you do, we always say this, the more you allow spirit to come in and show you and give you more. Trust without judgment, right? Why am I hearing this? Oh, maybe I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. Well, if I tell people, they'll think I'm crazy. No, even in that wee hours of the morning, there's that phase where we're kind of like in and out of consciousness. And one morning, I was in that phase and I heard a single dog bark. I have no dogs. My neighbor next door on the other side, they have no dogs, but I just heard and it sounded like a Rottweiler's bark. And it startled me, but I didn't question why, who, what. I just said, okay, well, I heard you. I heard that. Don't know what it meant. So document those weird situations that occur, and then eventually things will start to make sense for you. You're letting spirit know that I am open, I trust, and I want more. But that's what I have for you, Mona Lee. So thank you, Scott.
Thank you. Okay, we have a couple coming in giving donations. Questions are closed. So, Sue Toppy, welcome. If you will come back tonight at 9 o'clock, we will be back. At least I will, and probably Akela. So, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The questions are closed. All right. So,
Cat Goddess.
next is Cat Goddess. Yes, thanks for your donation, Sue Toffee. And also, if you guys will just make sure that you're when you're giving a donation, this is for my regulars, just make sure that it is comparable to US $5, because sometimes when you give from another country, it's a different currency. So just make sure you guys are careful about that. Just because I've been given like a thousand, you know, rubies or something like that, it ends up being 35 cents. So just a little bit of message just so for you guys to help me out with that. I would appreciate it. Okay. I'd like messages from my guides and angels, please.
Scott, do you mind if I ask Cat Goddess a question? Cat Goddess,
Sure.
are you single by chance? And I'll wait to see what they put in the because I heard a song, but I'm trying to figure out why I'm hearing this song. Okay, let's see. And you can go ahead, Scott. I just wanted to ask that before I got
Okay. And Sue Toffee already asked a question. The moderators were saying, so I'll get you next. Sorry about that, Sue Toffee. I can't eat and chew gum at the same time, or walk and chew gum at the same time. I squirreled on you, Sue Toffee. Please forgive me. You'll be next.
Is Cat Goddess here still?
Cat Goddess, you're still here, right? I'm pretty sure she is.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start.
Mm-hmm.
Cat Goddess, you've got the 7 of Cups. And this is options, having options. So good things coming in, and just choose with your gut and just choose with your intuition. And then this doesn't become such a card with your like head stuck in the clouds, which is what this card is to begin with. So you just need to make that decision and choose and go from there. That's funny that you mentioned. That's why I happen to be chewing gum. Oh, okay. Chewing gum. And I got the Queen of Pentacles for you. And the Queen of Pentacles is self-care and self-love, and then taking care of yourself and others after that. but you have to have self care first for you. Okay, so self care, self love, and then taking care of others. It's like a motherly card. Um, then you got the Two of Pentacles. And this Two of Pentacles is about balance and flexibility. So just make sure that everything's balanced in your life, like home, work, relationships, friendships, and make sure that you're, not overdoing anything, because when you start overdoing something or overworking, it can get real messy. So you don't want to get that. Um, Cat Goddess also, if you could put in there if you're single or not, if you were in a relationship, Akela was asking you, and I didn't see you answer. So can you answer that for us while I'm pulling cards? You also got inner clarity, which says the answers I seek are found within me. I trust my ability to access them at the right time. Yes, so inner clarity is important for you. Your next card, Cat Goddess, is passion. Oh, well. Okay. This might have something to do with the cards that Akela got or some a message that she got. Passion. It says, I am loved and cherished for my unique personality and beautiful soul. It's safe for me to love with an open heart. Right. So if you're with somebody, then I think that there's going to be more passion in the relationship. If you're single, I think that somebody could be coming in for you. Okay. And that's what I got for you. Akila, I didn't see her answer. So
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just pulling one more an angel card for her. I just want to verify.
let me say hi to Brenda real quick. Brenda T Imagine Journeys is here. And Darkus. Hi, Darkus.
Ooh, interesting.
Artsy Girl.
Hey.
Okay. Let you go now.
So, Cat Goddess, interestingly, I heard a song and it, it, it sounded like a song, but it was like, I want to be single. And then I kind of like, it threw me off because I was like, wait, I want to be single? So I was like, is she single? Or is Cat? Then the other thing I felt was as if you may want a relationship, but you have one foot in, one foot out. You want to date, but you don't know. You're not sure about the trusting factor, right? I may be way off, so please tell me if I'm way off. So then I pull cards from my Prism Oracle, and your guides are asking you to trust your intuition. Your intuition is there to guide you because what they're telling me is that there's a lot of fear, right? There's a lot of fear in the who, what, whys, when, how, but your intuition is never going to lead you astray, right? And if you meet someone and you're kind of like iffy, it's okay to be iffy, but when you get back home or whatever, and you're in your quiet space, ask yourself, is this situation, this friendship, because you want it to be a friendship first before is this friendship with whomever, um, is this of my highest good? And see what you feel, right? Cat Goddess says that kind of makes sense. It can just be a bit complicated whenever it comes to things. IDEK. Okay.
I don't know. I think maybe.
Oh, okay. Um, continuing to live in fear, we never know what's behind that door, that doorway, right? But you use discernment, and that is where our intuition comes in, right? So don't, if you meet somebody, whether it's a relationship or just a friendship, whatever it may be, and you're unsure, trust yourself. Because I also got I also pulled for you from an angel deck. I got Isis. And Isis talks about reclaiming your magic. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours. And as I'm reading this, all that I'm feeling is this: your intuition is your magic. It's part of your magic, right? It's not all. And what's interesting, they have similar color schemes. Your intuition is your magic. So call back your power of your intuition. If you feel like you have somehow there's uncertainty, you're feeling uncertain, you feel that maybe you're not getting the right you're not making the right judgment call, and maybe because you're overthinking situations, but go inside and ask, is this person, is this situation, am I? And then see what your answer is. But trust your intuition. All right, that's what I have for you, Cat Goddess. That's the message they want to lay to you. But if you are still feeling unsure about anything, call on Isis and ask her to help you reclaim your magic, what is rightfully yours. And that's what I have for you, Cat Goddess.
All right. Thank you, Keela.
Mhm.
Thank you, Cat Goddess. All right. And I've got Sutafi next.
Mhm.
If I can find it here. I am anxious. Will my interview for extension be approved tomorrow so my cats and I stay at the same place?
Okay.
And there's another one here. Anxious for appointment tomorrow. Okay, this is the same one. Yeah, I'll just leave this one up.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just okay. Ooh, I'm just for appointment tomorrow. Okay. Let's see.
Sutapi, I see you're here, so you don't have to say anything there. I see you're here. All right, your first card is the Six of Wands. I love this for you, Sutapi, because this is victory. So this is telling me yes. So I think you will get extended. Then you got the Four of Wands. This is the Happy Home card. So this is a yes, definitely. And again, this is all for entertainment purposes only, you know. But I got the Magician. So manifest that it's going to happen. Manifest that you're going to be extended. And then you got the Moon. So you may have a little bit of shadow work to do. If that's the case, just let your intuition flow and, just make sure that you are, trusting in spirit, that spirit will give you what you need. And if you don't see it right away, change those vibes from negative to positive. And then you got the Seven of Swords. So the Shadow Emissary. So this could be more shadow work that you need to do. So this is, I think, separate than the question, because the question's already been answered for me. It's just that you may have some shadow work to do, making sure everyone is being honest with you and everyone is who they say they are in your tribe, in your community, in your life. Okay. Your oracle card says integrity. I am here to lead, not follow. I'm here to evolve, not stagnate. I'm here to thrive, not just survive. I embody this every day. So try focusing more on this. instead of your circumstances, because your circumstances you can't control, but you can control the way that you handle your circumstances. And just know that source is not going to leave you. Michael, Archangel Michael, is there for your protection to help you through this. So just know that source is not going to leave you stranded. Okay. And the next card I got for you is meditation. Yes, so if you can meditate, that would help you. It will connect you to your inner self. And then I've got information. It says, I am connected to the cosmic web of wisdom, discovering knowledge and information in perfect flow and timing. All right. So information is important with what you're going through right now, but just stay in perfect flow, go with the flow, and try to release expectations if you can. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Sue Toffee. I'm sure Akela has more here.
So, Sue, it's hard to say try not to be anxious. It's hard to say try not to stress. But those um, anxiousness, stressing about the situation, um, is not helping, right? Because all of a sudden, I got a weird pain at the top on the left side of my head, and then I feel it trickling down into a little bit into my neck. It's fading now. I'm not, but try not to, right? So I went to the same angel deck, and two cards came out. And I had to ask my pendulum if this is the message for you, and it said yes. But to answer your question, I heard yes, you will be approved. And then I got, and wait till you see these cards. They are almost, look at the color scheme on the cards. So you have Dwarkul, and this is actually the Divine Masters. I'm sorry. You have Dwarkul, and Dwarkul is saying this is a divine mission, right? Enlightened action is needed. Look at your profile picture. Look at that smile. And even though you are smiling and your cheeks are all rosy, even through your eyes radiate this light of this joy, this happiness. So that in that image, whatever energy, whatever situation allowed you to be in that moment, try to bring it into this situation that you're dealing with, right? Because Dwalkul is telling you to make choices from the heart. And when even though you don't have a true choice in this situation, the energy is a choice that you can put into it, right? You have the choice to choose an energy of joy, happiness, positivity, or the choice of energy of the weird head thing that I had going on, or low vibration. No, we don't want that. We want this side, the positivity, the high vibration, that beautiful smile, that radiation. That is what we want to put into this situation. You also got Guru Ramdas, and Guru Ramdas says this is a miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you. So expect miracles. As Scott said, you got the magician card. Bring in what you want. This appointment is tomorrow in the morning. You want for your accommodation to be extended 3 months or more, right? Until there is some true stability. See yourself already. Create that around you and your cats. We are going to have 3 more months in this place that we're in. 3 months or more. Don't just limit yourself to 3 months. you know say to the universe, I will remain this place as long as it's safe, it's good for us. We will remain here maybe for the first half of 2026, so that buys you more time to find a truly safe, secure spot for you and your cats. right? So I'll just show you these cards again. There's a lot of green energy in this. In both of these cards, orange and green. So pull that energy in. Again, the green is the heart chakra, like my shirt, that's emerald green. So pull that energy in. What was the other card I had? Well, no, this is it. Make choices from the heart. Everything that you want, go within and see yourself already living, being in that situation. You are the magician. You have the ability to create, manifest the space, the life that you want. But anxiety, worry, fear, that's not going to get us where we need to. So we're wishing you all the best, Sutafi, for you and your cats. We're going to put it out in the energy, out into the universe, spreading it that you and your cats will have an extended stay until you can find what you truly need. All right. Thanks, Scott.
All right, thank you. Okay, I think we have time for just one more. So is that okay, Akela?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And the one more is going to be Teresa Horton if she's here. Teresa, are you here? Give her a minute here.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Awesome.
Teresa Horton, General.
You're welcome, Sutafi. Okay. So the first card that I got for you, Teresa, is the Knight of Cups. And this is overflowing love coming to you from spirit. So this is love coming to you in some form or another. It could be a person. If you're already in a relationship or married, then that just means your relationship is going to get even better, I think, because spirit is pouring in a lot of good things for you. And it includes a lot of love. And then you got the Eight of Wands. This is fast energy coming in. So for me, this Eight of Wands means you need to slow down a little bit. And if you slow down and don't rush, you can handle things better in your life than if you rush through them. If you rush through them, you can miss critical information or critical opportunities that spirit has for you. You also got a butterfly up here for change and transformation. So look for a big change for you. And then you got the Three of Cups. So don't forget to celebrate with your friends. Have fun and enjoy life. Have gratitude for the things that you have. And what this does is it brings even more good things to you when you have gratitude. Okay. Your next card is Mother Earth. Root yourself in the earth and stability. So this tells me to do some grounding if you want. Grounding will help you and help you to increase your stability throughout the day. If you ground maybe just 5 minutes in the morning, it doesn't matter, just as long as you feel grounded with the time that you spend doing that. And you can go outside or you can bring things inside to ground, like crystals, Palo Santo, sage. Bring those things in to help you root yourself if it's too cold to go outside, or you have, you can't go outside all the time. The next card I got for you is a rebirth card. You got the Phoenix. It says every end is a new beginning. Right? So this is like the death card as well. And it's not a literal death. It just means that good things are coming in, and for a change, a transformation is coming. All right. So I definitely see that with you with this and with this butterfly up here. So that's what I'm getting for you, Teresa. Let's go to Akela.
Interesting, Scott, that you pulled that card, the Phoenix, and it's orange, right?
Yes.
Okay. So hold on, put away that card yet. No, you can put it down. Just don't put
Oh,
it.
okay.
So, Teresa, so what I got for you is I have it written down. I'm sitting here and I have a grounding mat under me. And before Scott pulled your question, I had 1 foot on, 1 foot off because I felt like I was pretty much grounded. And then as I read your question, just hello, you all, general, I felt the need to put both feet back on the grounding mat. Um, so if you can get grounded, that'll be great. I don't know if it's warm where you are, that you can get outside and stick your feet in the grass. If not, running water in your tub, that can help you ground. Or, just envisioning a column of, it could be white light, golden light, coming down from the highest frequency of source. And these are just suggestions. There's many other suggestions out there, right? Coming down through the chakras all the way down to Mother Earth, connecting to Mother Earth. So getting grounded. So then I asked, okay, well, why are we getting Teresa grounded? And I literally felt like if someone or something ran up and kind of like shoved me in the chest. And what I get from that is that something's coming your way and it could be good. But what spirit wants you to know that it all depends on how you receive it, right? Because remember, we feel that things happen to us and not necessarily for us. So how when we're hit with obstacles or situations, sometimes we have to stop, don't react. Stop for a minute, evaluate the situation, right? So red, you stop, yellow, you evaluate. And then, the green light now, you're trying to determine which is the best way to deal with whatever had just hit me in the chest. I went to my Prism Oracle deck and I asked and spirit, I always ask them to guide me as to top or bottom of the deck. So I got the deck and two cards were stuck together. But it felt like if it was one, and I thought, oh, this is kind of thick for one card. But look at that orange, which is the orange on Scott's bird, the phoenix that he showed you, right? And it says happiness. So then I'm sitting here and I was guided to open up the card, which is another orange card. Now, don't take this for literal, like it's a bad thing. The card that was stuck behind it is rejection. And the reason why I feel that spirit stuck these two cards together and what hit me in the chest is that whatever is coming, even though it may seem as a bad thing, as a rejection, and I'm not getting like as to what it's, which avenue it's coming in from, that rejection is going to create happiness. But it all depends on how you perceive this. But this is the ultimate outcome. I remember I had a friend, I have a very good friend, and we worked together, and she lost her job. Not saying that you're going to lose your job or anything like that. She lost her job and she was so devastated. And I remember this was years ago. And I said, you know what? When things happen for a reason. When one door closes, it's because a better door might be opening for you. And she couldn't see it at that point, of course. But then finally, she came back and she said, oh my gosh, I love my new job. She found a job. She was making way more money than she was making with us. She was happier. She had more flexibility. She could work from home. So I think this is why Spirit is saying to you, it just depends on how you receive what's coming. So don't be quick to react. Pause that red light, say, holy crap, the yellow light, evaluate what are the pros and cons of this. And then the green light, you pick the path on how you want to respond to whatever is coming your way. But as you do so, before you do so, bring in your team, your guides, your angels, your ancestors, and ask them before you react. Ask them for guidance, and they will show you the best way for you to get over that hurdle. All right, Teresa, I hope that made sense, and I hope it helps. And that's what I have, Scott.
All right. Thank you, Akela. And what we'll do, I'm going to come back at 9, but I will give you the link.
Yes.
And I'll just send it to you.
Yes.
And since you need to go right now, we'll go ahead and close. And thank you, everybody, for being here. I will be back at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. That's 6 o'clock Pacific. So as far as you say specific, yeah. So 5 o'clock Pacific, no, 6 o'clock Pacific. I'll get it right in a minute. And 9 o'clock Eastern. I will be back, and possibly Akela as well.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Scott. Bye, everyone.
See you. Bye-bye.
Done.